All right, so for seventh grade lunch dismissal, we'll come into the cafeteria. You will already know where your lane is. Each teacher will have a lane assignment. So we'll have the projector come down. It will also have the diagram for where the students will line up. So table one, I'll blow the whistle 3 times, and everybody will move to their lines. Table one, Miss Sanford will line up here. She'll come in. This is her line, and the students that are in her class should be lining up. Table two is Miss Walker. They should be lining up right here. Then we'll go to table three, which is Mr. Shaw. They should be lined up here. Table four is Miss Ware. They should be lined up here. Table five, Mr. McDowell will be here. And then I need to get one more sign. Sorry, Miss Simpson. I need to put a sign here that says seventh grade Miss Simpson's line, because she'll line up here. Let us continue. Table 10 will be Mr. Carruthers. His line will line up right here behind Mr. McDowell's class. That'll be right here. We've also got Mr. Seeker's class. This is table 9. He'll line up right here facing that way with his hand up. Ms. Tamayo's class is table 8. They'll be lined up here. So as the teachers come in, they just come right into their line and stand at their line. All the teachers need to do is come in, stand at their line, raise their hands up. The teachers that are on duty, I'm sorry, table 6 is Miss Woodruff, I'm so sorry. Table 7 is Miss Moody. I don't know if I said that. She'll be right there. So the teachers just come in, stand in the aisles, and raise their hand. The teachers that are on duty, lunch duty, will be, I'm sorry, this is Miss Lewis. Let me finish. Miss Lewis is here. Coach Murphy is here. So the teachers that are on duty for lunch, not the teachers picking up, they should be walking through this aisle, clearing this aisle here and this other crosswalk aisle. I call them crosswalk aisles. Because what students like to do is be running around and they'll congregate. So if Miss Woodruff is standing here with her kids lined up here, if there are students here, then it's those teachers who are on duty. It's their responsibility with me to clear these lines up. I'll blow my whistle 3 times. Students should move to their lines, and I'll do those 3 whistles. I'll do 3 cycles of 3 whistles. So we should have projector down with the diagram showing where everybody's lineup is, so students can't say, I don't know where my line is. We should have teachers in the aisles with their hands raised, getting their lines in order, and the teachers that are on lunch duty should be walking through these aisles, telling kids to go to class. I'm sorry, line up with your teacher, line up with your teacher, line up with your teacher. You should be lined up with your teacher. That's what the teachers should be saying that are on duty. The teachers that are picking up their classes should just be standing there waiting for their classes to go. And then we'll do 2 classes at a time for dismissal. So, if you notice, Miss Sanford's class is the furthest from the cafeteria. Across from Miss Sanford is Miss Woodruff's class. So that's why we have Woodruff and Sanford can leave out together. Miss Sanford will go out of exit number 1. Woodruff will go out of exit number 2. Once those 2 are cleared, then we'll go to the next 2. It should be Mr. Walker and who's number 7? It should be Walker and Moody should be going together. Those 2 classes will go together. And then once those 2 classes leave, the next 2 classes, it'll be Mr. Shaw and Miss Tamayo. Mr. Shaw's class will go out of exit 1. Miss Tamayo's class will go out of exit 2. Then we'll go to the next one, Miss Ware and Seeker. We'll be going out, Ware will go out of exit 1, Seefer will go out of exit 2. Then we'll do the same thing for McDowell and Carruthers, because those 2 are the closest to the cafeteria on the 700 hallway. They'll be the last 2 to go. Ms. Simpson will, of course, take her class out this way with no issues, straight to her classroom. And then we have Miss Lewis and Coach Murphy in the back. I want Miss Lewis and Coach Murphy to go out together. Ms. Lewis will come to exit 1. Coach Murphy will come to exit 2. This way we're clearing 2 classes at a time. We've got the teachers that are on duty walking the walkways. We should have teachers in the hallway, people in the hallway doing the hallway duty. Once I've dismissed the last 2 classes, I will be the last person to follow up. That way no 7th grade students should be behind me or that I should keep run into if they're going up the steps into class. Hopefully that makes sense. Please show this during your 7th grade, your advisory period. And please show this to the class, your class, before they come to lunch. Before they come to lunch, please show this video to the class so that they cannot say they did not know. Thank you so much.